When life falls apart, most of us turn to quick fixes, self-help books, motivational reels, or endless distractions. But what if the answers have been with us for thousands of years? What if philosophy could actually save your life? Today I want to show you how ancient wisdom, from Stoicism to Buddhism to the Bhagavad Gita, can help you overcome anxiety, fear, failure, and even the fear of death itself. Philosophy is not just abstract theory. It is a toolkit for survival, a guidebook for the storms of life. The word philosophy literally means the love of wisdom. To the ancient Greeks, philosophy was not something taught in classrooms. It was a way of living, a therapy for the soul. Socrates once said, "The unexamined life is not worth living." He believed that self-reflection was the key to a meaningful existence. Just like physical exercise strengthens the body, philosophy strengthens the mind. It trains us to handle adversity, disappointment, and uncertainty. And the best part is, it's free. Anyone can practice it. Take the Stoics, for example. Marcus Aurelius, the Roman emperor, ruled during war, plague, and political chaos. And yet, instead of collapsing under pressure, he wrote in his journal every day, reminding himself to stay calm, to focus on virtue, and to control only what he could. Epictetus, another Stoic philosopher, was born a slave. He had no wealth, no status, and yet he taught, it's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters. This is timeless wisdom. You can't always control events, but you can always control your response. And when you do, anxiety begins to lose its grip on you. We live in an age of overthinking. Our minds are constantly racing. What if I fail? What if people judge me? What if I lose everything? Philosophy teaches us to bring our focus back to the present. Buddhism, for example, emphasizes mindfulness, the ability to simply observe your thoughts without drowning in them. The Bhagavad Gita teaches nishkama karma, which means doing your duty without being attached to the outcome. And Stoicism echoes the same idea. Focus on what is in your control and let go of what is not. When you shift from what if to what is, you begin to find peace. Failure is another place where philosophy can save us. Most of us fear failure like a plague. But Nietzsche, the German philosopher, said, "He who has a why to live can bear almost any how." In other words, if you have purpose, you can survive failure, pain, and hardship. History is full of examples, great inventors, leaders, artists, who failed countless times before achieving success. Philosophy reframes failure not as the end, but as a necessary part of growth. The Stoics remind us, the obstacle is the way. What blocks your path can actually become your path forward. But the deepest fear we all carry is the fear of death. Epictetus, an ancient philosopher, taught, "Death is nothing to us, because when we exist, death is not present. And when death is present, we no longer exist." The Stoics practiced memento mori, remembering death, not to be morbid, but to remind themselves to live fully and fearlessly. And the Bhagavad Gita goes even further. It tells us the soul is eternal, the body is temporary. Death is not an end, but a transition. When you realize life is short, philosophy teaches you gratitude. Suddenly, every day becomes a gift. Every conversation matters. Every act of kindness counts. So how can you use philosophy in your own life today? It doesn't have to be complicated. Start small. In the morning, read one line of wisdom from Marcus Aurelius, Seneca, or the Gita, and reflect on it. During the day, remind yourself, focus only on what is in your control. Let go of what you cannot change. At night, journal one lesson, one reflection, or one gratitude from your day. This simple routine builds mental resilience, emotional clarity, and inner peace. So, can philosophy save your life? Absolutely. Not by changing the world around you, but by changing the world inside you. It can save you from drowning in anxiety. It can save you from being crushed by failure. It can save you from the fear of death. Because philosophy reminds you of this simple truth. You cannot control life, but you can always control how you live it. If this message gave you clarity or strength, please share it with someone who needs hope today. And before you go, take a moment to like this video, drop a comment with your thoughts, and subscribe to the channel. Your support not only helps this community grow, but it also ensures that timeless wisdom reaches more people who need it. Together, let's keep the fire of philosophy alive.